You're on, oh good. February 3rd, 2026 council meeting. We will call council to order. And Councillor Slip.
In the spirit of reconciliation, we acknowledge our meeting place. The City of Flin Flon Council Chambers is situated on the ancestral lands of the Treaty 5 territory. We would like to acknowledge that we also work in partnership with First Nations in Treaty 6 and 10 territories and the Red River Métis Nation.
Thank you. You okay to go?
Yeah.
All right. Councillor Delsbaum.
Thanks. Reading and confirming of the minutes 06-01, be it resolved that the minutes of the regular meeting, maybe I'm not ready, of council held January 20th, 2026 be adopted and received.
Second, Councillor Lidwin. All in favor? We're in session.
That's usually you.
This
Okay,
next
please, copy.
one. What?
It's just a public hearing notice.
It's the
Public hearing, that's me reading that.
Oh, it's postponed?
I don't know.
Postponed.
Oh, it's postponed.
Yeah, just read that it's postponed.
Okay.
It's in brackets.
Okay, so we're not reading number 3?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just postponed.
So I'll say public hearing BL 2026-01, amend development plan, and BL 2026-02, amend zoning plan, postpone. That's it? Okay. That seemed kind of an odd way to do things, but here we go. Resolution, so we'll go to Councillor Dallas Monk again.
Thank you. Check schedule. 0602, be it resolved that the account in the amount of $5,169,967.09 be approved for payment.
Councillor Slip seconds that. All in favor? That's a big number.
It
I
is.
didn't want to, but I felt we had to.
Well, somebody has to.
Yeah, somebody had to.
Yeah.
Councillor Eagle.
Thank
Great
you.
pass.
Resolution 06-03, 2026 Airport Hangar Lease for Bychkowsky. Be it resolved that the agreement between the City of Flin Flon and Dan Bychkowsky for Hangar Lot Lease No. 4 be ratified and approved for signature by the proper officers of the City of Flin Flon.
Seconder, Councillor Hanson. All in favor? Okay. Councillor Litwin.
Resolution 06-04, be it resolved that the City of Flin Flon approve Councillor Richardson to attend the Northern Transportation Conference in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and that they be authorized to submit travel expenses as per the City of Flin Flon policy.
Seconder, Councillor Eagle. All in favor? Councillor Slip.
Denair Beach Winter Festival, 06-05, be it resolved that the City of Flin Flon makes an in-kind donation to the Denair Beach Winter Festival.
Seconder, Councillor Dallas Monk. All in favor? I think Councillor Eagle reads the next one.
Yes, thank you. This is Resolution 06-06, Bylaw 2026-03, to amend Bylaw 2025-21, the Homeowner's Assistance Tax Credit. Be it resolved that bylaw number 2026-03, being a bylaw of the City of Flin Flon, to amend bylaw number 2025-21 to implement a financial assistance program for eligible principal residents in the City of Flin Flon be read a first time and passed on first reading.
Seconder, Councillor Dallas Monk. All in favor? Okay, that's passed. And prior to adjournment, I would like to mention a couple of things. One of them is that we should be very, very proud as a city on everybody's involvement, and that's the city's involvement and the local participants, some of whom are residents and lots of whom were not residents, but were involved in the Snow Lodge project and the winter festival style weekend that we had, which was very well attended. And even Mother Nature got along, gave us a good go. And so it's created a really, really positive atmosphere on a time of light of the year that's quite often drags on people. And yet I saw a lot of happy people in this last weekend and the past month, as a matter of fact, just being involved in the project. So stay tuned, because I think there may be more of this to come, but it's a lot of things happened that made people start thinking positively about using winter, about using more of our facilities and our recreation facilities. So that was a good thing. After saying that, we did have a bit of a mishap where people have heard that we had a door stolen in the middle of the night from the Snow Lodge, which is a very sad thing. But I do want to personally thank Mr. Hanson because, Councillor Hanson, but I phoned him first thing in the morning and said, Bill, we're in trouble here. And by, 2 in the afternoon, our trouble was over, the door was replaced, fixed, and in place. So, that's the kind of dedication we've had throughout the project, but for you personally, I want to thank you for that. And for the kinds of, things that happen, just everybody pushing to make this a successful event. It's just been fantastic. So I want to thank everybody involved because it's nice to have good news in the community and, especially at this time of year. So, and I want to mention that we will be meeting with representatives of the Schist Lake Fire Committee or the Schist Lake Committee and talking about potential fire issues where we might be able to work together on. So with them and the Northern Affairs, we plan on meeting both of them, and I think that's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay.
The Schist
So expect some further news on that if we have any. Okay. Thank you very much.
The Schist Lake Big Island Cottage Association is the official
Motion to adjourn.
Just,
name of that.
one more thing. The last thing I would just mention is, with the stolen door, the good news is the RCMP were on immediately, resolved it, and the door's been recovered.
Oh,
Thank you. I will
Yes.
accept your motion to adjourn, and then we'll open up for questions.
All right, I guess the first question I have, this public meeting this public hearing's been postponed. What public hearing was that?
I don't know, it's postponed.
It's for rezoning of 2 lots.
Okay, so it's just a minor thing.
Yeah, it's just, there's a timing issue,
Okay.
South Main.
Oh, okay, yes, all right.
and it's just a.
That's fine, this Northern Transportation Conference in Winnipeg, what's the date of that?
Do they
Even
have
a
that
month,
on there?
if somebody can draw down what month it is.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, I'll get back to it.
Okay.
I think it's pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
It's fairly quickly.
Yeah.
When did she say she's gonna be going to Winnipeg?
Like, I think it's in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the dates he told.
In a few weeks then?
Yeah,
Okay.
sometime this month.
Yes.
This in-kind donation, does that mean it's private? Is that what that means? Or can I ask what the amount is for the donation for Danair Beach or?
It's just,
Swag.
a sweater,
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah.
fair enough.
It's swag.
This, I know we talked a little bit about this the last meeting, this neighborhood revitalization, is there any more plans to go ahead? Like, what's next?
In what regard?
Like, is there another meeting coming up? Like, have you,
Neighborhood revitalization?
yeah, or that,
I'm like, that's a
Sorry.
foundation.
the one that
Yeah.
you're involved with.
Okay, so
Oh,
that's
public
the
safety.
public safety,
Yeah,
that's different.
no.
That goes to Mr.
Yeah,
Swift.
well,
We had a meeting last night, very,
That's a public safety committee, right?
it's called.
My apologies,
So
sorry.
that's right, Public Safety and Wellbeing
Yeah.
Committee. We had a great meeting with Manitoba Justice last night that we'll probably go into more as we move on, but they're gonna help us with organizing it, which is great. The next meeting's not till March 2nd. So,
It's a public, those are private meetings, right?
well, no, but it's not
It's not a public meeting.
as of right now, it's just a committee.
Organization.
But in reality, the public, we need the public's participation, so that's where we're at, is trying to figure out how we get that participation. We want the public to be very involved in it. In fact, at the end of it all, hopefully the public and the stakeholders will run it. We're facilitating it, and it's gonna be that way for quite a while, but it's really trying to get the community to participate in the public safety and well-being.
Okay, so you've met with Manitoba Justice, they're gonna help you with the organizing
Yeah.
moving forward. Next meeting's March the 2nd, and I guess one of the big goals is to how to find a way to get the public more involved.
That's right.
Okay, that's pretty much in a nutshell then?
Yeah, for now. We'll have, maybe next city week, we'll talk more about it. Not tomorrow, but the next one.
Okay.
We're thinking.
Now, you kind of answered one question already, but I remember after, of course, you've been leading into the fires last year, you guys have put together like a network with yourselves, Creighton, Danair Beach, all the different organizations. Spring is coming up, I mean, we're obviously getting ready for who knows what type of a summer. Well, what's the plan going forward with that?
Our EMO plan?
Yes.
So right now, well, I know today that our fire chief and our EMO officer and our senior admin staff met with EMO from Winnipeg, from the province, I should say. We are going to start initial meetings with our stakeholders, just like we've done in previous years, so everyone can talk about their plans and evacuation and look at our plan too and start revamping it. Probably early next month, we'll start sending some messaging out with QR codes about emergency evacuation, fire smart, ideas of what needs to be done, and more of mitigation and stuff that we're looking at as an organization, and just, what to be ready for. It's a true saying, when you know better, you do better, and so moving forward, we are in the process of trying to acquire some more asset protection equipment for the municipality and work with Northern Affairs and our sister communities in that aspect.
Okay, so you said more asset protection.
Yeah.
Do you want to be more specific? Let's talk.
So, two of the things that we're looking at they're called asset protection trailers. And so they come as an enclosed trailer that has all the lines, the pumps, the clamps, the hoses, everything you need, so you can just hook it up and go to the location that you need. There'll be pumps in there as well. So think areas like Channing or Lake Community to better service those areas. Protection for equipment, just for the firefighters. So the gear they wear, structure fire is one piece of equipment that they would wear, like different clothing, pants, shirts, compared to wildfire, what you're doing in a wildfire. Tearing down brush and whatnot. Did you want to mention, what was that called? Today you guys were talking about that plan.
We're gonna be putting in for a wildfire risk assessment.
Okay, what does that mean?
They'll send somebody up, and to assess everything, where the fuel is.
Oh, I see, from just work out for
Yeah.
things left off last year.
Yeah,
Okay, so you're gonna send somebody up here to assess the area?
yeah,
Yes.
That's a good thing.
yeah, and let us know. prior.
And obviously it'll be after the snow's gone, I would think, right?
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
No?
We're trying as soon as we can.
Okay. You can tell it's still, you can tell with all that snow out there?
They know how much snow there is, they know what's going on out there, yeah, they're monitoring.
No, there's no snow in the bush.
Yeah, there's definitely not very much snow, that's for sure.
Okay. So just quickly, Allison, before I'm just gonna I tried to write down as quickly as I could when we were talking here. So there's an EMO plan, the fire chief and EMO officer from here met with the EMO from the province.
Yeah.
And you're revamping a plan. Basically, you hope to meet again early next month. What are you gonna be sending out? You said some type of code or something?
So last year during evacuation, the province had QR codes that people would scan and register all their information. So for example, do you need transportation? Do you have pets? Do you need a medical transport? Like all the information required for the province to ensure that you had somewhere to go, stay, that we had enough buses prepared. So other locations actually had that pre-done before we did, so that information is what they were using for their evacuation. So this year, the province, we will have a new QR code. Everyone will be required to do it, and that way going into fire season, we will already have that information, and it will allow us to have an easier transition during evacuation.
So everybody's gonna be required to
Yes, yeah. No
scan
one's gonna
this
fill
code,
out
I guess,
papers,
right?
no one's gonna come to City Hall and fill out papers, no one's gonna
Hey.
cross-reference.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this all online and streamline it, so the province has the same information we do. Because we've learned from the history of it that a lot of crossover was happening, and we didn't have the right amount of information that we needed, so things were missed, or we weren't prepared enough. We were guessing how many buses we needed.
Right.
Yeah, so this will allow us.
You'll scan the code? Like, how will you do this?
If we online, we'll post it on our website when we get it, and we'll post it on our Facebook page, and so people can pull it up and take their phone and scan it, or you can go to their website and log in and do it. So yeah, they're trying to make it as fast and easy as.
I'm just trying to figure out how I can word this. Everybody be required to scan the code, I guess?
Yeah.
Yes, and to answer
it's-
the questions involved, so that
Yeah.
we can be prepared. And last year's will not qualify, it does need to be done again.
Yes, absolutely.
Because
It's just a
then
more
we're up to
convenient
date.
way to fill out
Right, for
information.
everybody.
Right, I understand that, I just wanna know how I can word it in my report.
Because
so-
some people, what ended up happening with our location is some people came to City Hall the year before when Cranberry evacuated and did pre-registration. Then the next summer, when we were actually evacuating, they started filling out again. And then some people did the QR code and gave the information to the province. So what our information was to what Red Cross had in the province was much different. So we're trying to streamline it, so there'll be, so there'll be no more paper, it will all be online, and the province will be able to access it, and us, and of course, all the things will be in place for cybersecurity, because we know it's sensitive information, so we don't want people to think that we're sharing their information or anything. That absolutely doesn't happen. We don't get your names or anything to that fact, or, you know, I know exactly who's living where. It's not like that. It's more of, okay, in your area, in Flin Flon, it is identified in this, say, let's say below the hill, that area across the tracks, it is identified that there is 200 people that need transportation to Flin Flon. Where do you want the muster point to be? And then maybe the uptown location, you have 300 people, where do you want your muster point to be? It's that kind of information. Or you have 400 people going to Winnipeg that need accommodation, and 20 of them have pets. It's that kind of information gatherings. I don't want people to think we're trying to get things that we don't need.
No.
It is to better prepare, so once you get to the location, or we're trying to get you there, and this is all a plan. I'm not saying that this is gonna happen.
No, I understand.
I don't want people to panic, but we definitely need to be prepared, and we know that now. So that preparation is gonna start to roll out. You'll get information about useful things when you leave your house. The Fire Smart, Jason will come out, our fire chief, and start talking about Fire Smart. We'll talk about what you need to leave, what you should bring with you. And these are all things I think that our community, and I mean, we're part of that. Kids, you know, you might be leaders or sitting at this table, but we're still community members, and you forget things. People leave and they go, oh my gosh, I didn't take this or I didn't take that. So we're hoping to have better people, more prepared, and in that way it will create less anxiety for people, and people will actually know more. More information people have, the better, and the more information the province has and we have, the better as well.
And
Well explained.
to be more prepared, of course, the second time around, and
Yeah.
we're not gonna have a second time around, that's all I know.
Not
That's all
enough
there is
left
to
to burn.
it, that's enough. But you know, the bottom line is, even if you have pets and you can't take them, then you're going to be able to figure out ahead of time, if you need to, what you're going to do.
Absolutely.
And you're gonna be absolutely encouraged to try to figure it out and take them, but if you can't, then there's going to be some help about what you do. Don't lock your place up like Fort Knox, because we're just gonna have to break into it again. You know, so that's going to streamline all of that, because there still would be a lot of people who can't. And that just helps everything out overall.
No, well explained, I think that's, I just asked us some questions because I'm just trying to figure out how I can write this in my report, so, but,
Yeah.
very, very
You
well
got it.
explained.
No, you
And I
can
think
this.
just-
Rob, you got something?
Yeah, well, I was just gonna say, I think to like the earlier confusion, it's a form that people are filling out, right?
Yeah, it's a QR code to get to a form.
Yeah, so whether you
Okay.
get there by a web link or a QR code, like, is, you know, secondary to the fact that it's just a form that you're filling out
Yeah.
that
Right.
has your essential.
Yeah, so it's a QR code to get to a form,
Yeah.
and everybody has to
Yeah.
fill it out, and it's just for everybody's.
We're not that high tech yet where you get a QR code and it's gonna scan you and tell you everything. Still gotta
I
type
think people
out.
would rather fill out a form anyway.
Your cholesterol's high.
Yeah.
Is that good, Rob?
Yeah, that's good, I was just gonna
Okay.
ask, I guess just one other quick thing.
Yeah.
You mentioned this transportation, is there any other big meetings that are coming up, like anything provincially that's you guys gonna be attending coming up, or?
Well, we have
Our
the
meetings-
chamber, is it the chamber coming up? Who's coming up there to stay at the? meet
Travel
at-
Manitoba is
Travel
coming.
Manitoba's coming
Yeah.
up to meet at the lodge, the Snow Lodge, and, you know, they're gonna have meetings there, they're going to, you know, take in what's been going on and discuss how we can go further with it.
Administer.
Any idea when they're coming, or,
14th, is that right? Am I close to that?
like February the
Coming
14th?
on a
Yeah,
Monday.
next week.
Okay.
February 9th, I think.
It's the 9th,
Yeah.
it's
But it's-
February 9th.
Also, too,
February 9th,
the finance minister, I
5:30
think
to
we've
8.
mentioned it before, I don't know if we recorded it though. On February 19th, the finance minister of Manitoba is going to be here. They'll meet with council in the afternoon for us to have discussion, and then they're going to have open platform, at the community hall. They're gonna have a town hall, so anybody in the community can come there, ask questions, and the minister and his team will be there to discuss anything that the community would like to discuss about the provincial financials.
What time's that gonna be at, Allison? 7?
They haven't set a schedule that I'm aware of, I just know that it's in Last Joy,
What
I
date is
believe
that?
it's gonna be the 6th.
19th.
February 19th.
February 19th.
Okay, so I'll meet with council during the day, they'll have a town hall
Yes.
meeting at night here at City Hall, I
Nope,
suppose.
community hall,
Community hall, right, sorry.
yeah. So
Is that
community
in
hall,
the evening?
pardon me?
In the evening?
Yeah.
At the community hall.
Well, I'm coming back from Saskatoon that day.
Yeah.
That's the budget meeting, right? The public consultations.
That's the,
Yes.
that's the
Yeah.
actual budget.
Yeah,
So-
so online they have February 19th at 6 PM.
6 PM, okay. All right.
Ron, did you say you?
Yeah, I think, yeah. I don't rate stats as well as.
You're good?
I just wondering about the snow lodge, if, do they have plans to build another one next year?
That's in discussion right now. There's certainly a lot of people hoping that it happens again. Actually, there's a lot of people hoping that it becomes an annual event and gets a lot bigger than what it did. This was initially started as a prototype and as a test. It's been a very positive test. There's been a lot of things, but we have to rehash it all and see how people feel about it that were involved, and financially how it works and how it might work in the future. So I can't give you a definite answer, but we'd like it to be more than one-time trip. Okay?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
good.
we do.
Thanks.
Did you want to ask us a question? You can.